What's going on, everyone? It's my back again. Everton have just lost 2-1 to Wolves. 3 defeats on the bounce. 4 weeks ago, I come on this channel and said it's really confident we could pick up 7 points from 3 games. We've picked up 0. We've lost 2 times at home, conceding 6 goals. And we've lost tonight, conceding 2 away at Wolves. It's not acceptable. Like, the performances are not acceptable. A couple of things I want to highlight in that game, and I'm going to fly through these little highlights. 91st minute, we're 2-1 down. We've got a little bit of pressure. We're in Wolves' final third. We make a tackle, or the ball goes out of play. Seamus Coleman, our captain, is losing his head. And in the end, as a result, we waste another minute and a half because he's been a twat. Coleman, equally, over the last, against West Ham, against Watford, and again tonight, against this lot Wolves, has lost his head and reacted to Everton players. Now, I like the passion, but you can't go all Joe Hart about it and in the end make it even fucking worse. So, Coleman gets a fucking 0 from me tonight. I think, honest to God. The Everton defence as a whole, Ben Godfrey gets a fucking 2. He was better in the second half, but he was shit. The fucking mistake he made was horrendous. Cost us the second goal. Holgate. Defensively, Everton's shit without Yerry Mina, and we've seen it the last 3 games. It's no surprise that when Yerry Mina is not in this tide, Everton are a shambles at the back. I don't care what anyone says. It's a joke. Pickford made some good saves in the first half. I did think he probably should have saved the first goal, but to be honest, he made 2 or 3 fantastic saves in the first half. So I'm not really going to hold that against him. Allen and Gbamin didn't work. Gbamin looked terrible, but I can't criticise him too much. It's his first start in 2.5 years. Allen, we seem to see like 5 good games of Allen, and then it's shit, and then he'll have another good 5 games, and then it's shit. We seriously missed Corey. Townsend and Gray have definitely gone off the boil. And Richarlison was completely isolated tonight. And that was how Everton set up. That was how poor we was. The best 2 players on the Everton pitch tonight was 2 of the first substitutions, Delph and Gordon. Delph came on and we looked a little bit more sure in midfield. But I'm not being funny, we're still shit defensively. Gordon comes on, tries to break down the lines. He almost scores. Good save by Sarr, their goalkeeper. It's just not good enough. It's not good enough from Rafa. His substitutions, bringing on John Joe Kenny. What the fuck's that about? Or was going to. None of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. The team, none of it makes sense. Iwobi, look, the reason he starts tonight is because he always scores against Wolves. Absolutely ridiculous. He's done it again. He's done it again today. Fucking unbelievable, but I just ain't bothered about him anymore. I'm just not bothered. I'm just, from top to bottom, that club's fucking rotten. It's rotten. Every season we start okay. Last season we were top of the league after 5 games. Pretty similar to how we was this season. We were flying. Then by 10 games we were 10th in the league. Exactly the same as last season. Only difference between this season and last season is we'd had some tougher fixtures in the first 10. This season we haven't. We've got Spurs coming up, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, Brentford away. Next 5 games. How many points are we getting from that? So maybe if I say 0, we'll get fucking 15, based on the fact I said we'd get 7 out of the last 3 games. We got 0, so I don't know. Wolves, credit to them, completely dominated the first half. we did fuck all. We were a foot lucky from the fact that what's his name? We got offside. So I'm yawning. I'm not even bothered. Was offside. Otherwise, it would have been 3-0 after 32 minutes, and Everton at that point would have conceded something like 7 goals in 45 minutes of football because of the 4 we conceded in 15 minutes against Watford. It's really disappointing because if Everton would have held on to get a result against Watford, Everton would still be in the top 5 or the top 6, and I'd be comfortable with that after 10 games. You know, if you'd said to me you'd be in the top 6 after 10 games, I'd have took it. But losing your 2 home games and then going to Wolves, who have just turned on a little bit of form. I think it's 3 wins in 4. Not lost in any of those because it was a late penalty for Leeds. What do you expect? What do you expect? It's just bollocks. It's bollocks, top to bottom. It's fucking rotten, and there's no point me sitting there shouting about it. There's no point me sitting there being angry about it. There's no point me losing my head. What's the point? Nothing will change. We've been in this rut now for years. Nothing will be the same. It's all bollocks. It's all worse. I don't ever remember being in having a David Moyes and a manager and fucking lying down like we do now. I don't even remember Martinez teams dying. I remember defensively the big shock. Oh, fucking hell. Really struggling. The club's rotten. The club's a joke, and I have nothing positive to say about it. Jimenez danger man as predicted, Trincao danger man as predicted. You know, if I can see it, why can't the tacticians, the analysts, Rafa Benitez, why can't they? You know, if every fan channel on this planet knows that the danger men for Wolves are their wingers and their fucking centre forward, what's the point? I said this game would be won in midfield, and I said that would be our opportunity to win the game if we could take a stranglehold on midfield, and we didn't. You know, Martinho and Neves just completely bossed Gbamin and Allen. Gbamin, I don't know what I can and can't say because he's been out for so long. Does he want to get these tackles? Is he mentally scarred from them? You can't argue with the fact that may be the case, but fucking being hauled off at 45 minutes ain't going to help him, is it? So I don't know. I'm not in the mood for Everton Football Club at the minute. I've got a lot of shit going on in my personal life that's I'm just not arsed. Yeah, I haven't got anything positive to add. Man of the match today was Fabian Delph. I can't fucking believe I'm saying that, but Everton didn't lose the second half, and he was the first change, so he gets that. But honest to God, I just don't know. I don't know anymore. I just don't know. I look at the whole team. I look at the way they play. I look how they play for each other. They look like a team of individuals most of the time. They come together for about 20 minutes each game, and we've been lucky in a few games. Southampton, Brighton, Burnley. You know, we've had these moments, this 20-minute spell where we've turned the heat up and we've got results. You know, there's a reason why we've come back from behind. We've got more points from being behind than anyone else in the Premier League this season. We've lost the last 3 games, and we've lost to teams that maybe not West Ham, but certainly Wolves and Watford. On paper, you'd say that Everton should be given a closer game, but let's be realistic. Wolves dicked us tonight. I mean, the scoreline was 2-1, but Wolves had chances. They had crosses that they didn't do anything with. Pickford made more saves than Sarr did. They hit the post. They had a goal disallowed. You know, if Holgate gets it fucking half a metre wrong or half a centimetre fucking right or whatever, he gives a penalty away. The club's all over the shop. It could have been 5-1 today. There's just nothing. There's none of that early ball carrying that we were doing at the start of the season. There's no one prepared to win the ball and spray it left or right. It's just not good enough. So that's my thoughts on it, and I'm leaving it there, guys. It's been a pleasure. I've got some serious shit going on in my personal life. Some really tough stuff. So I'm really struggling. I doubt I'll be at Goodison before January. For one major reason, which I'm not ready to go into yet, but it will hit me to my very core when it happens, and it is happening. So I don't know what my consistency is going to be like over the next 7 or 8 weeks. If you want to come for me and dig me out as a result, do what you like. I actually couldn't give a toss at this point. There is much more in my life to worry about than Everton right now. So I'm leaving it there, guys. It's not been a pleasure. It's Everton Football Club, and they just completely suck the soul out of you. Spurs next week, possibly Conte as manager. Brilliant. So there you go, marvellous. Watch the Harry Kane effect. Watch the bounce. 3-0 Spurs next week or something. Fucking hell, brilliant. So yeah, peace.